The big game is only days away. Of course, the University of Iowa playing Iowa State University this Saturday. Battle for the Cyhawk Trophy. CBS 2 News reporter Melanie Moore learned about another rivalry taking place on the field, the marching bands.
That's right, Karen, and we learned that the halftime isn't a break in the action at all. And we also learned what it takes to be a member of the Iowa State University Cyclone football varsity marching band.
Don't believe me, just watch.
There's a party going on at Iowa State University. It started when all of these invited all of those. And then before you know it, everyone else showed up too. This year, the Iowa State University Cyclone football varsity marching band has its largest roster.
The band's a good group. They're a lot of fun. They have a good time, and they're very good.
Band director Steven Smyth says word spread, and this year 351 Cyclones will storm the field.
It takes a special kind of student to want to do marching band. They're ones that want to be outside, want to be involved in a physical, sport-like activity, but then yet are musical at the same time.
Ballooning interest means a new pep band of 60 more will float around Jack Trice.
There's a lot of people who don't make it, but the people who are here put everything they have into it.
The group practices Monday through Friday.
We have an hour and a half on the field every day, but we can put a show together in a week. And the amount of precision and excellence that you need is just incredible.
And then we have the fight song, so roll off!
They feed their energy to the crowd on Saturdays.
To hear that huge sound, very powerful sound that we have with that many people on the field, and hearing the crowd stand up and roar in applause is something you don't get anywhere else.
Drum major Joseph Schneider is one of those at the front of it all. He says marching band helps send stress to the back of his mind.
It's definitely a challenge, but something that I think really helps. So far, my GPA has always been higher semesters with marching band than semesters without, and a lot of people will tell you that.
More than half of the band studies engineering, and an even greater number say they're ready to perform.
We're going to be good. We had a lot of fun stuff. We got some really cool slopes going on, so it'll be a good show.
They also say they'll rock the Hawks.
You don't know what you're in for, Iowa. Just wait till you're here.
Most often they'll tell you about the bonds within the band.
It's something that people don't really understand until they're a part of it. It's like its own family.
This family has quite the reunion, with both Cyclone spirit and Cyclone sound. And the band is preparing both a pregame and a halftime performance.
What was it like to watch them practice? I mean, you were right there in the middle of it. I know it was probably loud, but they have such precision and synchronization. It's amazing.
It was very loud, but it was so much fun. And actually, I was really fascinated by all of it and all of the skill that it takes both, physically and musically to be able to do that. And the day that we were out there, it was so hot. And I think that just goes to show the dedication of the students out there, preparing those shows.
And that's a lot of student participation, 341. Yeah, 51.
Yeah.
Thank you, Melanie. That's cool. Well, we want to remind you that you can watch the Cyhawk matchup, of course, over on our sister station, Fox 28, on Saturday. Our live coverage of Iowa's biggest game of the year starts at 3 o'clock.